Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode we'll start by sorting out our population issues. Unfortunately we don't have enough workers, so that is what we need to take care of first things first. After that we will quickly finish up the construction of the new shipyard, which will free up a pretty big stretch of shoreline that will start to straighten out by dumping stones and dirt and slag into the ocean. After that, you might have guessed from the title of this episode, we will start building our new refinery, and that is going to be a pretty big endeavor. Building a refinery is a very complex task, so we will have to take care of a lot of variables, but I think in the end we will have the beginning of a pretty cool refinery. Anyways, at the end of the episode we will get started on laying down the foundations for a steel smelting setup, but we will not really have the time to finish things up, so that one will have to wait for the next one. Anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. Alright then, let's get started. So, in the last episode we managed to, well, basically move the shipyard. Okay, we are still working on moving the shipyard, but we are almost there. Also, we are short on workers, so tell you what, we are building this district now, and I think I will set it to higher priority than the the shipyard. The shipyard is important, but not that important. Okay, also, if I remember correctly, we were just about to start running out. Yeah, crude oil is starting to run a little bit low. Tell you what, where is the deposit exactly? The new one. Right here. Okay, among these trees basically. Tell you what, you copy this whole setup like so and put it here. For now, yeah, this will do. This one should be enough to tide us over until the oil rig deliveries can start coming in. But don't forget, we still need to have at least one liquid dump. You can go, I suppose, here maybe? No. Fine, put it here. And you will be dumping wastewater in there. Okay, let me quickly hook up the pipes there. Also, since the last time I made the last episode, that was a pretty, not a big update, but a very impactful one. Basically, now we can move the pillars on these transport mediums. So for example, let's say go up 3 levels, I put this one here, then go a little bit further and then come down. Now we can actually move the pillars, as I've said. So for example, I am not happy with this pillar right here. Theoretically, inside the transport, we should have a new option, modify pillars. Finally! I have been asking for this a long time. Thank you very much for adding it finally. It has been a long time coming. Anyways, yeah, you can build this one. And I suppose... Can I build this all together? No. Okay, don't do it now. We are running low on resources, so it can wait. We still have enough oil in the old place, but eventually it will have to be built. And just have this one built, I suppose. Unlock. Okay then, so advanced diesel is being researched next. Great. Also, I did change my mind about this place. I think I will not level it down. In fact, you can stop now. What I will do is move the excavators with this tower over to this place. Let's get rid of this little hill over here and maybe start dumping stuff into the ocean. Once this place is nice and level, I think I will start, yeah, leveling down this mountain. That should give us plenty of nice rock that we can dump into the ocean for terraforming purposes. Right, for now, just designate this area and that should do it. Okay, they will make their way here, start digging down this mountain and start dumping the excess into the ocean. Okay, oh right, And before I forget, now that we have assigned this tower to this dumping zone, we need to make sure that we can dump everything here that we want to dump. Not just rocks and dirt, we also want to dump slag too. We don't want to clog up the smelting setups, so kind of important. Okay then, and that should do it. And plus, once we level this place down, we can turn this pipe back into a proper ground level pipe. Should be a bit less unseemly, I suppose. Also, can we build this one real quick? Quickly build this one, priority 3. It will use construction parts tools, but kind of important for the sake of the the food production. Anyways, so this one is now on the way. As soon as this one is built, I will get rid of this one, and there we go. I suppose we might as well move this one. Yeah. Delete this. Also, happy to say that the little bug with the buildings tab have been fixed. Now, if we use the old tab, we will have all the buildings being displayed correctly. Okay, so quickly delete this one and move it here instead. Fine. Just build it whenever you are ready. It's fine. Also, please build this one as soon as possible. I would like to have more workers because right now research is at a standstill. Okay then, so as soon as this one is finished, I will demolish it and start expanding it down this way. In fact, not yet. Later. But what is next? Let's take a look. I think this is going to be the last tutorial or startup test that we need to do. So I think I will basically unpin this window. You can go. And let's just have the other 3 message windows available 24/7 like this, so we can monitor these. Right, so for example, farm cannot store the output, that is a good problem to have. Ocean access is blocked, that's fine, it will be fixed soon. Not enough workers in the 2 research labs, that's fine. And mining designations outside mining areas. Right, don't do this one. I think I will turn this one into a forestry zone instead. It is a little bit big, not gonna lie. But you know what? It's fine. It will be a nice little forestry reserve. And we can have it come out all the way here. This should be plenty of space for, I don't know, iron smelting later. And I suppose we could start digging down this ramp as well, but it can wait. For now, let me just designate it real quick. So it is level 14 and level 4, okay. Yeah, I think this one is a bit more 50-50. Okay, eventually that will do. In the meantime, no new notifications. Did we finish up the steel? Not yet. Steel is still on the way. Okay, what did we finish? So we have done the cargo port, the maintenance depot, tools. Okay, now we have better pipes that will come in handy. In fact, I just realized that the basic pipes should have a throughput of 60, right? You guys. Throughput, is it this one? Yeah, maximum throughput 60. So right, they cannot handle the output of one of these. I do believe we need level 2 pipes to actually make use of, well, one of these seawater pumps. Let me just take a look. If I upgrade all this, that will cost us, how many exactly? 30 level 2 construction parts. It's fine, get started on it. But as I said, it is kind of necessary. Okay then. Also, one more thing. Eventually, we might want to have the output of these farms pulled together into storages around here somewhere. Or, I mean, I suppose these guys will go away at some point, very likely moved maybe here or, I don't know, somewhere. Maybe up here somewhere, and then this one will be used for something industrial, I think. So yeah, you know what? Don't get too comfortable with these. This one will be moved eventually. Also, is this... yeah, I think at this point we can move these pipes down. Okay. Fix this little error real quick. So this one should still be accessible, right? Build it. You. Let me take a look at your overlay. And is that accessible? No. They are stuck. I mean, it is digging it right now, so it shouldn't take too long. You know what? Let's help out. Quickly take care of that little corner. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, there we go. Now it's fully accessible. Okay, you can go back. There. Alright. So it is on the way. What about you? Ooh, nice. Halfway there. And this one is built. Soon we will have enough people. Do we want to increase the population growth? 0.4%. Doesn't sound a lot, but it is actually kind of substantial. But you know what, no. Natural replenishment will be enough from now on. Alright. So this mountain will go away fairly soon. Right, also, ooh. I don't like the look of that one. Let's extend this one a tiny bit more. So 4 more tiles should do it. There. Okay, let me take a look at this. So mine control tower has no available place to dump products. What are you talking about? You have all this right here at your disposal. Is it because you can dump in here, obviously. That is your designated. Wait. Are you stuck or something? Okay, I think this guy is stuck. Fine, I will not spend unity on it. It will get rescued eventually, it's fine. Okay, crude oil is starting to run low. There we go. 20%. I mean, as soon as this one is finished, this one should be... Okay, at this point I think I will unpause it. Gas started on building it. Then pickup is struggling to... That's fine, and there we go. It has been rescued. That's good. A mining destination outside. That's fine. And that's it. Okay, and new refugees. Right. We have enough room in the settlement. For now, I will leave this one on. Hopefully, we will not overpopulate. Fingers crossed. And then... I don't think I want to expand the town any further towards the shore. In that case, I think I will move this setup now. Copy. This one here. It's going to be the same as this one, so... Tell you what, yeah, just delete this one right now. There. Unity quick build, thank you. You will hook up to the waste dump, but first make sure the trucks can go around. Then hook into it, build, and that's it. Okay, I will just unpause Just build it whenever you are able. It's fine. Okay, advanced diesel is about halfway done. I think in this episode we will be able to get started on the actual construction of the oil refinery. In the meantime, let me take a look at this. Is it a single? No, it is completely right up against the actual town. Okay, fine. You guys will have to move. You will move here for now. Can I have quick build? Let me see. No, we don't have enough resources. That's fine. Pause. Delete these two, or these three. Unity. And then do this one. And there we go. Problem solved. And you know what? Yeah, at this point we can actually belt in the resources. Also, did I set this one to be... No. The lab equipment will be set to 14 instead. The labs themselves will be 15. Anyways, transports, lead belts, and you will belt in this way. There we go. I suppose we could give them the, you know, input storages as well, but it can wait. It's not that important. The trucks can take care of it. A fuel station is out of fuel. That is fine. The actual refine or distillation is still very much underway. Also, advanced diesel is almost good to go. Cannot wait. In the meantime, yeah, add one output storage for the mechanical components and the electrical components. Okay, so this one will be for mechanical parts. You will be kept empty as much as possible. And you for electrical parts, and that is going to be the same. Please try to keep this one empty. And as soon as we have the actual building resources, please have these guys on high priority construction. I want to have these available for pickup immediately. Also, the throughput of these belts is 60, right? The output is 6. So technically speaking, we can have 10 of these lined up, but I suspect we might want to start upgrading these fairly soon. I will only place down 2 more. So let me just copy the whole setup and line them up this way. And then the belts will connect up the way they should. Okay, do the same for this one as well. And done. Good. Now we have a central point where we can pick up all these components. Good, and advanced diesel is good to go. Now, as I said, this one should keep us going for a little bit longer, so we are not in a big hurry, but would be nice to take care of it. Also, refugees, we still have enough room. How much do we take in with one batch? 18. Okay, I think I will take one more wave and then we will stop. In fact, we might as well wait for it. It's only going to be 1 month. And done. Now you can pause, please. Thank you. Okay, so refugees, they brought out some copper, rubber and some fuel, and 18 more people. Great. Okay then, so next up. The shipyard is finished. Make this one the primary point for the, well, the big ship. And this guy can finally go away. And I will make sure that we will dump the entire coastline. Okay, and there. And please move the backup generators over to the new place. There we go. Pause. Delete all this. And then Unity demolish. And then Unity build. Okay, just put it into this one, obviously. Keep it full. That's great. And there we go. They did retain, yeah, production of power is priority 15, but the building priority is priority 1. Okay. And tell you what, I would feel better if we had a bit more power available in the backup generators. So copy this one, flip, rotate, and have 4 more of these. And then copy the merging point and there. I will build these if we have to. For now it's fine. Anyways, vehicles management 1. That will give us extra vehicles in the fleet, right? Okay, plus 30 vehicles cap, and we'll also have these concrete barriers. I never really use these, but maybe this time, who knows. Anyways, let's just quickly take a look. So this one is now good to go, very good. This one is priority, it has no priority, okay. Please try to have this one used as the main fuel source for the time being. High priority for emptying. And 13%. It will be depleted soon. Also, vehicles, that's fine. So, this one should be full fairly soon. Crude oil is getting depleted, that's fine, 13%. And then that one, okay, so we have no real emergency notifications. In that case, let's take a look at the oil refinery. Oh, okay, now this one will be quite involved. Let's take a look. First things first. We will need to have these distillation stages. So, for example, the first stage will take in crude oil and steam, which will create medium oil, heavy oil, and sour water. I suspect for the time being we will need to dump the sour water. Yeah, I think what we will do is store it in a fluid storage and only then dump the excess. Anyways, the distillation stage 2 will turn the medium oil plus steam into actual diesel and light oil. And then later on we will have stage 3, which will turn the light oil, I do believe, into fuel gas and something else. I don't remember what exactly, but that will come in later. For now, let's just set up the first 2 stages. I will put them here for now. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough space. I mean, I suppose we have plenty of room, but no, it's fine. You will be here. Okay, you will be facing this way. And then I like to have them basically with 0 gaps between the different stages. So the medium oil will come out here, and that will go into the stage 2 right away. There. Now we don't have the stage 3, so I will leave enough space for that one for later. But for now, copy this one, flip it, and I suppose, yeah, I think we can make them go together like this. Now that the pipes can go straight up and straight down, it should be fairly easy to make this work. In fact, copy, and we will have this one here as well. Do we want to leave maybe 2 spaces just in case? I don't think we have to, but you know what? Let's leave 3 spaces. I don't think it's necessary, but I think it will be a bit easier to manage. So do it this way instead. Yeah, as I've said, we have plenty of space. For now, I think I will only build 2 stacks. Anyways, later on, this shipyard can be expanded. So we will have 4 of these modules. Also, I didn't just notice that we can actually build this one. Yeah, build it, please. Bring in the ship, and can we build this one? Yes, we can. And you? Yes, we can. Great. Okay, just build the entire place. And this one is now built, and here comes the cargo ship. At the moment, this guy is pretty small. Yeah, it is a very, very small ship, but they will scale up their size based on the shipyard that they are attached to. So as soon as this one is getting bigger, the ship will get bigger as well. I kind of wish that we would have to, I don't know, pay extra to upgrade the ships as well, but you know what? It's fine. Anyways, let's put the crude oil into storage. Also, speaking of the crude oil, now that we are at the shipyard, please start extracting. There we go. Now, this one will require a lot of workers. In fact, it will require so much that we are completely out. Let's build the next district. Build 2 of them. Do we have enough for 2? Yes. And delete the one in the middle. Here later we will put a plaza, and that will boost the happiness in these districts attached to it. So that will come in handy later, not right now. Anyways, that will give us plenty of room. In that case, yeah, start looking for more refugees, please. Also, this one should be pretty high priority, in fact. There we go. Okay, for the time being, turn this one off. I would rather have stuff working on the island. The oil can wait. This guy, as I said, will keep us going for a little bit longer. Anyways, oil. So let's put the crude oil into storages. Later on we will replace these with big ones, but for now these 2 small ones will do. This one and this one. Just pipe in the crude oil there. And yeah, I suppose we just merge them together and pipe it through the system. Okay, you will go... Right. Don't forget to leave some space for the trucks to go around. In fact, the big storages will be basically 4 times the size of these. Basically, here, here, and here. So I suppose we can just place down 4 of them, and later we just have to demolish them. It's fine. Just make sure that the pipes will turn where they need to turn. So here. So you will run on ground level. That's fine. Good. As I said, I think I will build the first 2 rows. Later on we will see. Then the steam. Now for these I like to set up a bit of a priority system. Let me just take a look. Did we unlock the... Not yet. Where are the new boilers? Those will come next. Okay, fine, I will wait for the logistic zones and then we can do these 2. The gas boilers are the ones that I'm mostly interested in. Electric boilers, they are highly inefficient, so I don't think I will bother with those. But the gas boilers will come in handy. Basically, we will start with coal boilers. These ones will be used to prime the system, basically. First, let's have a coal storage. Technically speaking, not that important, but good to have. This one will obviously store coal, full all the time, thank you. This one will be attached to a boiler. This way. Sure. Belt in the coal, thank you. And then the steam will come out this way. But before we put it into the actual facility, first, alright. And before I forget, as I said, we need to make sure that we allow the trucks to go through. That should do it. So let's take a look. So we will need to have some kind of priority system to make this work. In that case, to make sure that we can actually put down the big storages and still allow trucks to go through, I think it would be better if it was here instead. Yeah. You will go there, and then a smokestack, and then this is going to be the last resort for steam, which means we need to set up a, where is it, transports, a balancer for pipes, this one. Okay, I suppose you can go here. You will go in, and this one will come out. And put in the steam this way. Okay, fine. Well, we have to run the steam pipe on top of the oil pipe anyways. So you will go there, you will continue this way. I don't like that we cannot have two of these merging nodes next to each other. That makes our lives a bit harder. Not all that hard, but still. Would be made a bit easier. I suppose you can go on level 3 and then split here then. Far from ideal, but it will do the job. In that case, we might want to replicate it here as well, because eventually we will need to expand the entire setup this way further. So, right. And just cut this one here and copy this one. And that also means that we need to do the same on this side. Just for symmetry's sake. On this side, technically speaking, not that necessary, but still, I want to have everything lined up pretty much perfectly. Okay, it's a bit convoluted, but it will do the trick. So the steam is now hooked up everywhere, right? Next up, the heavy oil. Well, the heavy oil will come out back this way. We will need to set up a storage space for it first. So, yeah. Let's have a liquid storage for it. I suppose here. And then we will need to have one for light oil too. But for now, we just need the heavy oil. You will just jump over and go into this one. Sure. And then you can merge. And then, yeah, it will just come back on level 2. So you will go, no, this way, jump up to level 2, there, and merge together. Fine. Yeah. Come out all the way here. There. Jump over and merge together with this one. Thank you. Good, and for the light oil, I mean, light oil comes out here. For now, it will not go into stage 3, obviously, so For the time being, I will put it into this storage. Right. And the diesel will have to come out here no matter what. All the way back this way, go up to level 3, then you can come down to level 2 above the heavy pipe, and then go into the light oil storage here. Yeah, it will do the job for the time being. You can merge together here, and basically do the same on this one. So diesel will come out this way, light oil will jump up to level 2 here, and then up to level 3 above the heavy oil pipe. That way, well, fine, jump over this one, level 4, and then come down and merge together with this one. As far as I can tell, this is good for now. Okay, you do the same. That way. And at this point we are only missing the sour water. But first the steam, right, before I forget. We will have 2 more boilers. I will just put down steam boilers as placeholders. Or, I mean, coal boilers for as placeholders. You will be facing this way, you will be facing this way. I suppose we can just put a single smokestack together like this. Can you hook up to it this way? No, sorry. You are fine. You. Yes, you can. Okay. We have a green connection. So this steam will go in this way, and this one will go in this way. These ones will be the primary input, so priority comes in from the gas boilers, and the coal boiler will be used as a backup. This is what will prime the system, and this way we can get rid of the excess production coming in from the oil refinery. Now, I do believe we will create more heavy and light oil that we can use. So we will need to make sure that we don't overfill these. Which means we need to have 2 more balancers. Okay. You go away and create 2 more balancers. 1 here and 1 right on top. You will go into this one and you will go on the one on top. You can take care of, doesn't matter, sure. You can be the ground level one and you can be the elevated one, that's fine. And priority goes towards the storages. So output priority is towards the storage, the same for the one below. There we go. But we will need to flare off the excess. So, I suppose, yeah, let's just have a waste management building. A flare will go here and another one will go here. That one should be fine. So, this one will go into this flare and this one will go into, no, this one will go into this flare. So the bottom one and the top one, yes. Good. Okay, and they already have the priorities, so they will only flare off the excess production of heavy and light oil if these storages are completely full. And then these will pipe their contents into the boilers that will go here eventually. Okay, that should do it. Can I... I suppose we can put this one here instead. This one will run this way, and this one will create a channel that where we can put the oil pipes. right? But that will come in later. For now, these guys can go. Now, as for the water, I don't remember. Will we get enough water coming out of the sour water strippers later? Or do we need to set up water desalination here as well? We might. Also, I think at this point I will turn off the beacon. We have enough workers and I think the natural replenishment should be enough. Anyways, for now, just put the pipes where they belong. Okay, and then obviously we will hook up the relevant pipes as needed. But for now, that looks good to me as far as I can tell. Okay, can we route the diesel going this way? So maybe we can set up the diesel storage here. How was it again? It was all on level ground. No, fine, it will come out this way, and I suppose we can set up the storages here. So, let's set up some diesel storages here for now. Maybe we'll move them, maybe we won't. I guess time will tell. There we go. Obviously, this will be for diesel, and this one will be kept empty as much as possible. And now those sour water strippers. By the way, you guys brought in the usual. Fine. So the sour water. For the time being, I will just put the sour water into a storage. You can go... Yeah, I think it will need to come out in the front. We have simply too much stuff on this side at this point. Right, just come out this far. Yeah, have some storages here, I suppose. Maybe 4 for the time being. I want to make sure that we don't waste the sour water, because later on the sour water will be quite useful. Anyways, you guys will come out this way. Leave enough space for the stage 3 and yeah, go up to level 2 and then come out this way. Obviously, we need to set up some balancing, because otherwise it would just, flow through and get dumped. So we will need one more balancer. Pipe balancer, please. Sure, you can go here. Primarily, the output will flow towards the storages, so these priority outputs. Good. Yeah, sure. You can just go here. Go straight in. Input doesn't require any kind of priority, that's fine. But secondary output will go into a liquid dump. Hopefully, eventually, we will be able to take care of all the sour water, but for the time being, this will be kind of important. And we don't need to have one more way into this area, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. There, and then you can come down, and that's it. So, double check. Priority goes towards the storages. Secondary output goes towards the dumping. Correct. Also, logistics is done. Gas combustion is next. It is almost finished. And then we can put in the gas boilers. Okay, you can go. The advanced smelting can go. I will take care of the steel smelting in a second. Okay. This one has no mining destinations in its area. You are already finished. Wow, that was fast. Love to see it. In that case, yeah, I think you can start mining down this mountain. You just go ahead and start on this side. That will do. And the 2 excavators, you guys. Not dirt, rock, please. That's fine. And the other one should be, yeah, that is already fine. Off you go. Okay, that one should give us plenty of stuff to dump into the ocean. And the gas combustion is good to go. Please place down 2 gas boilers. So water, boiler, this one. Input will be from this side. Yes. There, and then flip, and there. And then ground level for the waste output. Water input, that's fine. You will be feeding this one, and you will be feeding this one. Just make sure the pipe is actually doing what we need. There we go. Okay then. Now we just need the water. I mean, I suppose we can set up some priorities for the water as well. So priority water will come in from the sour water strippers, and then secondary input will be from a desalination plant. But that one can wait. So I think at this point this place is pretty much good to go. So that's fine. We have plenty of building stuff. Okay, first, I will build all the piping. I want to make sure all the transport mediums are actually finished and good to go. Also, the coal storage. Basically, I want to make sure we will have no blockages before we actually start doing the actual refining. Also, have you gone to pick up stuff yet? Alright. Please actually boot this place up. There we go. -4, but it will be repopulated in a second. Anyways, we can build all this, and then the dump. You will be dumping sour water, obviously. It is extremely polluting because it is full of ammonia and sulfur and harmful stuff, but hopefully we can store enough to not dump anything. Anyways, we can build all this, and diesel storage. We should be able to build these as well. And that's about it. Never mind. Still have a little bit here, no? No. Those are part of the building. Okay, so I think all the piping is finished now. Never mind, this one. Done. Sorry, sour... Oh, right, sour water. We need a little bit more this way. I mean, technically speaking, we should hook it up to the main pipe, but you know what? It's right here. And there. That will do the trick. And... as far as I can tell, everything has been built. Okay, next up, make sure we can store the excess production of oil. Make sure we can prime the system. Good. Make sure we have the smokestack taken care of. And now just need these two. I do believe they will burn whatever we put into it, so we don't need to set a recipe. That's fine. Now the water. The water. So here's the steam from the coal. That's fine, that is going to be the only source of steam for the time being. And as far as I can tell, it is going where it needs to go. Okay, let's boot up the first two columns. Okay, we don't have enough for these. Ooh, geez, 70 each. Make this one the priority. And then build this one second. And by the way, we can store... okay, 1600 in in one round trip, so we need to wait a little bit more. We might want to upgrade the oil rig. Alright, and we need a lot more workers for the refinery too. Fine, you can unpause for the time being. Just make sure we don't forget to turn it off. Also, how are you? Ooh, we only have 40 oil left. 30, 20, 15. Almost completely 5. And done. Okay. You guys can go away. That's fine. Please give us the resources back. After this is done, then we can demolish those. We did build the rubber maker in the new place as well, right? Yeah. Okay, rubber should be fine. By the way, make it extra sure. We are consuming about... okay. 4, that's fine. This one should be enough for a long time. At least fingers crossed. So this one is now pretty much empty enough. Okay. I think this place can go. Thank you. Oh, sorry, not Unity. Demolish. Yeah, that will do. Please move everything into storage. This one as well. And this one as well. Like nothing ever happened. Good. The problem is now that we only have fuel pretty far away from where the action is. We have all the activity happening here, and we have oil all the way here. We might want to pipe it a bit closer. It's not a big problem for the mining. In fact, I have 2 more trucks in here. It's not a big problem for the mining. This fuel station will deliver it. That's fine. But all the free moving trucks will have to come here to refuel, which is far from ideal. Anyways, ooh, good. So, as soon as we have any oil in here, this place will boot up. Can we build this one yet? Not quite. Eventually. Okay, it is only a matter of time now. We only need 400 more oil in the oil rig and this place is good to go. I will still use this one as the primary source of fuel. So keep this one empty at high priority. Only switch over to this place when this place is completely exhausted. Plus, this one will be a bit closer than this one, so it's fine. So how far are we? 300 more. I don't want to send it out prematurely. I want to make sure that this guy can actually enforce a strictly even input. I want to make sure that, you know, we empty out the compartments at the same time, so we don't have to wait for one of them, because obviously these pipes will have a limited throughput. We want to make sure that, you know, they finish up at the same time. Anyways, this place is good to go. Nice. Everything is ready. Eventually we will have the level 3 stage and we are just hitting the 1 hour mark. Well, I think I have been talking throughout the entire episode, so I don't think we will have any kind of time-lapsing in this episode. We might want to say goodbye now. Or, tell you what, I will place down the steel smelting now. And yeah, fine-tune it in the next episode. Run a little bit longer. Also, you have 24 spaces left. Yeah, you can turn off now. I don't want to, you know, overpopulate this place. Also, I will place down a couple of extra districts. And it seems, yeah, the concrete production will need to move a little bit. That's fine. What is the food consumption now? 16 per minute. And we should have upgraded, yeah, the pipes are upgraded. This is completely full, very good. Okay, quickly upgrade these pipes as well. Make sure everything is as efficient as possible. Okay, then eventually it's going to be fine. For now, yeah, we need to upgrade the pipes. We don't have the irrigation tanks completely full. These are level 2. Yeah. Okay. Before I get too distracted, I will quickly place down the blueprint for the steel smelting. So here. It will start out, I believe, the same as the iron. So we will have one of these. You know what? In that case, just copy this one. I do believe we will need to have cooled casters. So this will give us molten steel, not molten iron. That's different. Okay. So, oxygen furnace. Yeah, there we go. That is what we need. So you guys can go. So instead of putting them into casters, we will have to go into an oxygen furnace. And this one will use 18 oxygen. So we will have 1 air separator per double stack. Okay. But for now. This will have 24. Yes, and that is 24. Okay. So basically we will have one of these for one blast furnace. Which means we can basically do this. A direct feed. There we go. Now this one will give us the molten steel. Then we need the oxygen. So as I said, we will have 1 air separator for 2 of these stacks. So I will put 1 air separator at the start. Let me see. Where was it? Smelting air separator right here. Yeah, leave enough space for the belts and the elevators. You can go here, I suppose. In fact, you can go there. That should be enough space for all the belts and elevators. There we go. And this one will need to jump over at least level 2. So you will go level 3. And here you should be able to come down here. Sure. And then you can go into the actual furnaces. You can come down to ground level here and just split here. That's fine. And then exhaust. Technically speaking, we can merge these two together. Right? That is going to be a 24. And this one, 24. Yeah, easily. This one can handle 60. Sure. You will go in this corner for now. You will do this one and this one. So that's fine. And right, don't forget, we need to vent out the excess nitrogen. Unfortunately, we cannot make use of it right now. Later, sure, but not right now. So to not clog up the system, we have to vent it out. That's fine. And then these guys will need to go into a cooled caster, I believe. Yes. And I'll put 24, right? No, 12. Okay, so you just need one of these. Okay, then in that case, we cannot do this one. Fine, have to be sideways. Okay, yeah, belt out the steel this way. Sure. You will go put the molten steel in there. Copy, flip, rotate. There. Steel will come out this way. That's fine. And then the water. Well, the water will come in from somewhere, but later. For now, I think we can actually say goodbye. And the trucks are... yeah, a bit too busy, tell you what. 6 more. And don't get too distracted, say goodbye now. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.